want to go for a ride in my van? Come on, hop in. There we are. So, do you like vans? Really? See, that's the thing, is that van culture, you know, in the melting pot that is America, is one of the most misunderstood cultures. You know, back in the 1960s and the 70s, if you wanted to be cool or just rebellious, you drove a van. Scooby-Doo, hippies, even this guy. They all drove vans, and they loved them. Yeah, so by the mid-'80s, suburban families had ripped the van back from the counterculture just because they needed to carry their kids around. And that's when I learned that jelly donuts and shag carpeting just don't mix. The point is that van culture may have waned for a decade or two, but it's still going strong. It was just waiting for the fuzz to pass. And now Kelley Blue Book's getting in on the action with the latest addition to their long-term test fleets, the Dodge Grand Caravan. You know, one of the ways the Dodge Grand Caravan is better than the old vans is that it actually handles pretty well. It's got responsive steering, it can kind of throw you around the cabin a little bit, and it's got a modern 6-speed automatic transmission, so when you put the foot to the floor, it just moves. I mean, so there's a lot of really cool technology in here. I mean, it's not as high-tech as Super Van, but it's pretty high-tech. Yeah, the Grand Caravan, it's modern. It's not as cool as like the older vans. But it's still got a lot of style. We opted for the blue paint job. It was either that or the metallic orange. No, I'm not joking, they actually have a metallic orange. But the blue, it seemed tasteful, but it's cool. It's got these big fenders, and it's got, you know, the side glass. It's more vertical, which improves interior space, but it also makes it look kind of mean and blocky looking. It's kind of a sweet van. You know, back in the day, they used to only have the sliding door on the passenger side of the van, but now the Dodge Grand Caravan has it on both sides. But you want to trip out even more? Check this out. Want to trip out more than that? Go here. And this will blow your mind. And it's not just the doors that are power operated in the Grand Caravan. Check this out. Look, you can do the seats here too. Gonna show you something really cool. Check this out. It's totally got satellite TV, which means I can watch SpongeBob or Hannah Montana whenever I want. See? That's gotta be the coolest thing you can do in the back of a van. Now everybody knows it's not a real van unless it's got a wicked stereo, and the Grand Caravan totally has a wicked stereo. Look at this thing. It's got a USB thing right here, a port you can plug a device in. You got auxiliary input, which is really nice. You can watch TV when you're stationary, or you can even tune into satellite radio. Yeah, Rod Stewart. And this removable table is perfect for romantic dinners or lunch. We even got roll down rear windows because, you know, sometimes it gets a little stuffy in here. Look, rear seat climate controls. Here they are, rear seat sunshades. Swivel and go seats. It's got a power outlet and a couple of video inputs. 2 video screens. It's got brilliant LED lighting. Yeah, so the interior's pretty impressive, huh? Hey, you know what's kind of nice? Is it's got this underfloor storage right here, so you can hide your valuables. You know, because there's some weird people out there. Yeah, so I was thinking about painting a wizard or a giant eagle on the side. What do you think? Yeah, well, even without the wizard, the editorial staff at Kelley Blue Book really seems to like this van.
I think it's a very versatile vehicle. I like the fact that you can store stuff under the floor. You can hide stuff out back there. Seats flip around, so a lot of cool stuff.
We've got the top of the line 4-liter V6 and the 6-speed transmission, and combined with some decent handling and a nice ride, that Grand Caravan is surprisingly pleasant to drive.
I like the rear seat entertainment system. It has multiple AV outlets and everything for your PlayStation or video games or whatever you want.
I like to take it when I'm going to be going to Home Depot, and I can either lay down the seats and put a lot of long cumbersome things in the back, or I can leave the seats up and it has a really deep well in the back with all 3 rows in position.
I am a huge fan of the sunshades in this car. Number 1, because I burn, I'm whiter than Casper. And number 2, because when you're driving through Arizona, it's great to keep the sun off of your face. Unfortunately, they're not up in the front, but for anyone who's riding in the back, it definitely helps keep the back cooler. And on that note,
Yeah, so the editorial staff at KBB really seems to like the Grand Caravan, but most of the stuff they like is optional equipment. So I don't know if the Grand Caravan is really a cool van, or if it's just a hot dog bun delivering a delicious hot dog of optional equipment. So is this your stop? Alright, well, that's okay. I gotta get to some fun trucking in the foxiest 4-wheel moving violation on rubber, the Grand Caravan. Oh, hey, don't forget, you can go to kbb.com for more automotive news. It's fantastic.